Hello, and welcome to another edition of MassCAC Student Athlete Spotlight, where each week I highlight an amazing student athlete from around the conference. I'm Emily Liu, MassCAC Assistant Commissioner, and speaking
Summer.
with me today is Isabella Melo from Worcester State Volleyball. Thank you so much for being here, Isabella.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so easy question to start you off. How did you start playing volleyball?
I had already played sports since I was 6 years old. I played baseball and basketball and softball. So I was looking for a sport for the fall. And then there was a few times in middle school that I played volleyball and I really liked it. So the whole summer before eighth grade, I was watching YouTube videos on how to do stuff and practicing every single day to try out for JV. And then after that year, I just fell in love with it and I knew that I wanted to play in college.
Very cool. What was that like playing baseball as a kid?
I loved it. I was a pitcher, I was MVP pitcher. I
Wow.
loved it. And then I had to switch to softball once I got to eighth grade, and that was different.
Were you able to keep pitching or did you have to switch positions?
No, I switched to center fielder,
All
which
right,
I still liked it.
that's a little bit of a change from pitching to center field, but that's cool. All right, so you are now obviously at Worcester State. So what was it about Worcester State that drew you in?
It was very convenient because it's only 25 minutes away, so I can commute from home and still be involved on campus because I'm on the team. And also, I already knew Coach Bernie and Coach Brian from club volleyball, and I already knew that they have good values that I like their coaching styles, and I knew that they would hold me to high standards academically and athletically. And I've heard great things about their education program from teachers I know.
So obviously being part of a team, especially when you're in college and you're juggling different things, what is something that makes the volleyball team special or kind of click?
Well, we do a lot of team bonding and dinners during the preseason, which is really helpful because by the time the regular season starts, I feel like we all knew each other and we all got along and we had bonds. And we also hold each other accountable for being supportive of one another, being on time, stuff like that. And our team, like, we all have the same goal where we want to have fun and enjoy ourselves and also be successful.
Awesome. So you are an early childhood education major. Might kind of
Yes.
assume you want to be a teacher maybe or something like that. But what are some of your short-term and long-term goals?
So, short term, I want to master balancing school, work, volleyball, and having a social life. That's the goal. And I've also been working at an elementary school for the last year as a paraprofessional. So I've gotten experience from that, but I'm excited to get more knowledge and experience from Worcester State and that experience. And long term, I would love to work at the school in my hometown for a few years, work in that my school system and build more connections in the field. And I also would like to pursue my master's degree in early childhood education and get my degree in special education and psychology as well. And overall, I just want to make a difference to kids in the classroom and give them a safe space because some kids don't have that at home.
Do you want to give a shout out to your hometown school?
Park Ave Elementary School.
Awesome. Okay. So, what is a favorite memory you have so far as a D3 student athlete?
Um, the first memory that comes to mind is our one Saturday we had an alumni game and a tri match that
Oh, wow.
day. And I just thought it was a good day because we got to watch players who came before us and were still passionate about the sport play. And then we had two great games and then we had a potluck in between. So that was just a really good day.
Sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of playing. So, all right, we're going to switch it up a little bit, get to know you kind of on a silly side, okay?
Mhm.
All right, Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Ooh, I'll say Dunkin' because I get it the most.
Okay, what's your go-to order there?
Ooh. I get two bacon cheese wraps with no egg, a medium strawberry green tea refresher, and an order of hash browns.
The no egg is interesting. Are you allergic or you just don't like it?
I just don't like it.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Indoor or outdoor volleyball?
Ooh, I like both, but I'd probably have to say indoor because it's easier with more people on the court and it's not as hard to jump. But I
I
like both.
okay. I'd agree with you. And it's fun to play outside and
Yes.
it doesn't hurt as much when you're diving either. All right. Favorite brand of volleyball shoe?
Mm, I'll say Under Armour because I've had more of those. They're they're comfortable. They have the ones that provide good ankle support.
Yep, you definitely need that if you're diving all over the court. So, all right. Other sport you would try if you couldn't get hurt and why?
Can it be a sport I already played?
If you want to do it in college, sure. Yeah.
Softball.
Yeah.
I love
Give a try.
softball. I would do it again. Sometimes I miss it, but I'd prefer volleyball over softball. But I do miss softball.
Hey, that's a different sports season. You never know.
Blue.
All right, last one. Worcester State blue or gold?
Blue is my favorite color, other than pink. But
Oh,
I
okay.
before pink, I was a firm blue lover.
All right. Maybe that's part of secretly the reason why you picked Worcester State
It
too.
might be.
All right, Isabella, thank you so much for talking with me today.
Thank you for having me.
And stay tuned next week for another edition of MassCAC Student Athlete Spotlight.